Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Cam here, and today I got my bullet journal out just to let you guys know what my 2023 reading goals are. So I was watching a video about the Jumpstart January, and I thought, why not participate in that? I've never set reading goals before, other than last year I did a reading goal of reading 100 books, and I did successfully do that, so I'm excited about that. And I thought, why don't I make a list of all of this and I'll participate in Jumpstart January and try to get a head start of all of my reading, or at least keep the swing of things while reading. So I don't have a long list, but I do have a list written down, and I'm just gonna list them off to you guys and ramble about them a bit. So the first goal I put was to read 100 books, but in parentheses I put 150. So I'm still debating whether for my Goodreads challenge I'm going to put 150 because I did read 100 books. But I will be ecstatic if I read 2, but I will be grateful if I read 100 because then I would have matched 2022. But I'm still in that rough range of, do I put 100 or do I put 150? Going off of how many books I want to read, I want to read more sci-fi. Sci-fi is one of my favorite genres, but I read a lot more thrillers and mysteries than sci-fi. So I'm hoping to read more sci-fi in the future. And including sci-fi, I want to read more Star Trek books. I have a whole entire Star Trek collection in the other room. And I really want to read at least 3 sets of Star Trek books. So I have a whole shelf dedicated to just series 1 through 3. They range from the original to Deep Space Nine, and they all interlock and stuff like that. And I'm super excited about that. I really want to read at least 3 of those, whether it be a book set of 2 or it be a book set of 6. Hopefully, I probably won't read a book set of 6. It'll probably be 1 to 3. It'll probably be 2 to 3 to 4 books minimum, or maximum 4. Minimum, obviously 2, because it has to be a set of books. And of Star Trek because I want to read more sci-fi, and I love Star Trek. It's one of my favorite hyperfixation things. I love it. It was a hyperfixation for a really long time. You know, that's why I own so many books that I haven't read about Star Trek. So I want to read more of those sets. I also want to read more owned books this year. So a lot of the books that I read this year was for readathons, or they were audiobooks, and that's fine. I love audiobooks. A lot of them were free audiobooks, and a lot of books for the readathons I bought specifically for the readathon, so I didn't own them. And I have, the shelf goes to the ceiling. The books go to the ceiling in this room, okay? So I have a whole entire shelf. This whole shelf is unread owned books, and I need to read them. That's my goal, is to read more books that I own instead of buying books for readathons. Trying to match books I own to readathons, or trying to do videos to motivate me to read with books that I own instead of buying new books. I also want to do at least 6 book videos. I filmed a bunch of videos last year, but that I never edited, never uploaded, never saw the light of day, but I filmed them and I did them. And some of them were book related, some of them were not. And so I'm hoping to post more videos, upload, edit, get back into the swing of things, because I enjoy doing this. Whether people watch it or not, I have fun doing this, and that's all that matters to me. So I want to do at least 6 videos. I just picked 6 for some random reason. I couldn't tell you, but I picked 6. I also want to read more graphic novels this year. So originally last year I said in a video that I don't know if it ever got posted, but I did say in a video that I don't know if it got edited, but I said that I wanted to read a graphic novel a month, at least one, and I did not do that. So I want to transfer that over to this year, try to read at least one graphic novel a month, try to expand, to break up the thicker books that I am reading. And also it would be a great way to read more graphic novels, because originally when I first started that, I read a bunch of Marvel graphic novels, but I have a bunch of other graphic novels now, like The Amulet, The Stonekeeper, Anya's Ghost, that isn't at all related to DC or Marvel, and I think I'm gonna enjoy those a whole lot. I also just recently bought some Snowflake Kisses by Jordon Greene, one of my favorite authors, and I'm super excited about that graphic novel. So I'm gonna try and read more graphic novels. So the first goal is to read 100 to 150 books. And going off of that, last year there was 2 months where I didn't read a single book. So there's 0 beside them. And my goal is to read at least 1 book a month, because even though I read 100 books this year, there's 2 months where I didn't read anything. That includes audiobooks. I didn't listen to an audiobook, nothing. No books, nothing. So I'm hoping that in the new year, each month is at least 1 book. Even if it is a short story, 2-hour long audiobook, I want to try and listen or read a story each month. So I participated in a bunch of readathons, but I didn't upload any vlogs. But this year I want to participate in at least 2 more readathons, because I feel like they help me read more, because they give me a prompt and I don't have to worry or think about what I'm reading. Will I complete them in timely manner? No. Did I complete the last one in timely manner? No. It's not my thing. I'm not good at completing readathons, but I enjoy participating in them, and to be honest, that's all that matters. So I want to participate in at least 2 readathons this year. So if you have any readathons that you know are coming up, let me know in the comments what they are so I can like look into them. So the next goal I have is to log every book I have. So when I put the shelf together, I, on Goodreads, put every single one of these books into a shelf on Goodreads. And I've added some books since then that are apparently not on that shelf, because I came in here and I was like, that's not on there. So every book that I buy, or every book that's not on this shelf that's like in the other rooms and stuff, I want to log on Goodreads so I know what I own, so I won't be afraid of buying the same book twice, because every time I see You've Reached Sam, I want to buy that book, but I own that book and I forget that I own it. And I came here to put my shelves up and I pulled that book out and I was like, I almost bought this book 2 days ago. So I want to log every book that comes into this house starting next year. So I also want to try and read more of my favorite authors' books. So like, I want to read, Jordon Greene is one of my favorite authors. He has a bunch of series. I've read the Noahverse series, but I haven't expanded it to his other books, which I believe are thrillers or they're mysteries or something like that. And I want to read those as well. I want to expand what I've read by authors that I like Philip K. Dick. My favorite book is Do Androids Dream of Allergic Sheep? I've never read any of his other books. I started one, I never finished it. It just wasn't the right time to read that book. I want to read more books by him. Anything But Ordinary is another one of my favorite books. I can't think of who wrote that book right now, but I want to read more books by that writer, and I'm hoping to do so. So the next 2 are basically one where I want to be more active on my Bookstagram. I post every couple months, sometimes multiple times, 1 month and then the next. And I want to try and be more active on there, create a community. Like, I already have some relationships on there, but I want to try and have more of a community where I could talk about books with people randomly. Like, I'm in a few Discord groups and that's great, but I want to like expand it, not just on Discord. I want to also expand my booktube. I want to be more part of the community. I participate in a lot, or I haven't recently, in a lot of reading sprints with people, and that was great. I got to talk to people. It was a nice little thing, and I want to do that more in the new year. I want to try and expand it. I just want to have people to talk about books with, because I don't have anybody here to talk about books, and I want that. I want more friends that I can discuss these books with. The last one that I'm going to share is expanding my reviewing. So the only time I really write a review is if I really, really hate a book. Like, even if I really love the book, sometimes I don't write a review because I feel like they're really basic and they're the exact same thing. So I want to expand my reviews by making them sound more intelligent and not just the same thing like, ooh, this was good, it was well written. I want to expand on that. I want to expand my vocabulary and expand how I write reviews. I want to write more from a technical point of view as well as an emotional point of view. I think I should write more reviews overall, because do I give star ratings to almost everything? Yes. If it's a middle grade, I don't star rate. It's not my place to star rate a middle grade. And I don't star rate graphic novels because they're graphic novels if they're small. So if it's like this, like Superman, I'm not going to star rate this. I normally don't star rate this thing, so that's still going to be a no. I'm not going to star rate, or I might review, but I'm not going to star rate or review middle grade unless I absolutely love them. And then for more books in the future, I want to try and give a review on every phase of it. So like, I don't want to give a book a 2-star and then not say why. I don't want to give a book a 5-star and not say why. And if I do say why, I want to say more than this was well written, it flows really well. Okay, what does that mean? I want to expand on that. That's my goal, is to be a better reviewer of books. So that is honestly all of the goals that I have. Obviously, I want to expand my book community on this YouTube channel, but if that doesn't happen, that's totally okay. I'm just vibing. I'm having fun posting videos that I want to post and how I want to post them, you know. Other than that, I don't really have any other book goals. If you have any goals, let me know, because maybe I could expand on the goals that I have, because this is all I could think of this morning when I was thinking about it. I'm going to post the Jumpstart January video original in the description so you guys can see that. And I'm already trying to post more videos, so if you want to check out my channel or subscribe, totally do that. If you don't, that's cool. If you like this video, let me know. If you didn't like this video, let me know. I love to hear criticism. I love to hear both sides. I love to hear how people feel about things. So yeah. So I am going to go ahead and go, and I will see you guys next time. So peace out, rock on, I love you, road. I'm gonna grow your wings, fly high, touch the sky, make sure everyone knows your name. Love from my screen to yours. Bye, my little butterflies. Cameron, out.